Hey, Tech Tip Tuesday.
Yes, indeed.
He's dressed in white, a lot of it.
We both are. It is whiteout day, like a blizzard here during Spirit Week. I don't always dress like I'm on a crab boat, but sometimes I do because I
Never
feel
know.
like crab.
Feeling it.
We have a special tech tip this week. Alex Bawifi, a former student of mine from my last school district, who's now at the University of Kansas, is going to be showing us an awesome thing that she was inspired to show us by seeing a tweet we had about
Google Slides.
About Google Slides. We did a PD presentation, and she said, "I love Google Slides. Here's how I use it as a college student." So, without further ado, this is Alex Bawifi. Take it away.
Hi everyone, my name is Alex Bawifi. I was a student of Mr. Tholen's and graduated in 2017. I go to the University of Kansas and I'm a sophomore studying nursing. I want to get a bachelor's and then a master's and doctorate in nursing to work as a nurse practitioner. And I wanted to share with you all my study tools that I use. They're really popular amongst me and my friends now. I only study them to prepare for a test and these quizzes I make, but for me it's just a better way to study and to visualize things. It's a Google Slides presentation that I just kind of thought of myself, and I constantly make them now. I've made one for every single test in almost every class since I've started making them, and I share them with all my friends and they love them and use them. And actually I've had my professor ask to be shared on them, and he also uses them and uses them to help teach actually in some of the lectures. So let's get started. This class is taught on cadaver bodies. There are actually 7 bodies here at KU, and although we have the cadaver bodies, they're not allowed to take pictures of them at all because of privacy rights. So there's no way to study those cadaver bodies and the things that you're learning on them. So when you make your own presentation, you literally just have to Google the images that you want, and you can screenshot images, you can copy and paste them, anything at all. And this is the model picture that's from Blackboard, and that's pretty much what everyone else has to study and is able to. But if you look for those other images of cadavers for yourself, you can find really, really great images that really help you to retain the material. This one actually is a screenshot from a video. And so here's another difference. That's muscles on a cadaver body, and these are the same ones just on, this animated thing that I've found. And you can see how it would be hard to recognize that these two are showing the same thing. So I'll show you now how it works. It's pretty simple. And you just click through, just like you would think they do. I couldn't think of a good system to tell which box is going next, so I actually, I base mine off of the rainbow. So it'll be red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, violet, red, orange, yellow, and so on and so forth. I'm going to show you how you can make slides like these. It's really, really simple. This is just an image that I Googled, intrinsic muscles of the tongue, and I found this really good diagram that matches really well with what I've been, taught in class. So the first thing I'm going to do actually is cover up the parts of this picture that we don't use in my lab. So you just insert and choose a shape that works for you. The only shapes I use actually are the square and the square with rounded edges. Alright. So that same technique, if you will be over the other ones that I do want to study. So that's all these muscles right here. So palatoglossus, and if you know your keyboard, shortcuts, you can actually just copy and paste that same box. So then to animate these, you would just insert animation. And what works best for a study tool like this is to make them disappear on click. And I just do it fast, that way it goes as soon as you hit it. And you guys can see now what we've made. So you just click through it and click through it and click through it. And now you might think that these types of presentations are only useful for a class such as anatomy, where you have to memorize structures and, different regions of organs and stuff like that. But actually, I will show you, I've made one for my physiology final, and it's just these screenshots this one's from an online homework assignment, but you can blot out the important parts that you want to test yourself on. So you just can do it for really any class. This one is testing on a mnemonic that would help me remember kidney functions. This one I think is from another online assignment. You literally just screenshot, crop, and decide what's important. Since these were true-false ones, you can just, now they're true-false test questions. This is a table I got from the online book, and it just helps to summarize things that you need to know, how these different substances transport through different parts of the nephron. So it doesn't just have to be things that you have to memorize. It truly is like test questions for me. And there are some things that I actually don't animate but still would like to look at. And it's easier for me to have all these things in one document than to be flipping back and forth through different documents of notes I took on different days. So here you can see I've actually summarized the countercurrent multiplier system because my final isn't until Wednesday, and I just want to have it here all in a central place so that I can remember it and know what I was thinking and know what I was talking about. But the rest of it, you can really make it your own and add whatever you need to be studying to it, and I really think that it would be useful in all types of classes.
Hey, thanks, Alex. We appreciate it. And if you are interested in sharing a tip with us, just let us know. Shoot us an email, and we'll put it out there.
Absolutely. And if you want to see the entire thing, there's about 12 minutes of footage. I can show you all of what Alex shared with us if you need to see that. So Let me know. And Alex, Axel, thanks again.
Thanks.